Have you ever wondered what would happen if we could build things atom by atom? What if we could send tiny robots into our bloodstream to fight diseases, create materials stronger than steel but light as a feather, or solve our energy crisis with a technology so small it's invisible? This isn't science fiction anymore. This is the world of nanotechnology, and it's happening right now. Today, we're diving deep into the science of the very, very small to uncover how it's about to change our world in a very, very big way. So what exactly is nanotechnology? Imagine taking a meter and dividing it 1 billion times. That tiny measurement is a nanometer. To give you some perspective, a single human hair is about 80,000 nanometers wide. Back in 1959, the brilliant physicist Richard Feynman gave a famous talk called "There's Plenty of Room at the Bottom." He imagined a future where we could manipulate individual atoms, and he was spot on. At this minuscule scale, the familiar rules of physics start to bend. Quantum effects take over, and materials begin to behave in strange and wonderful ways. For example, gold, which we all know as yellow and shiny, actually turns red at the nanoscale. Carbon, the stuff of charcoal and pencils, can be arranged into structures like graphene or carbon nanotubes, making it stronger than steel. Materials suddenly gain incredible new optical, electrical, and magnetic properties simply because of their size. Nanotechnology is the art and science of controlling this atomic and molecular world to build things with these amazing new abilities. But how do we even work with something so small? Engineers have two main strategies: top-down and bottom-up. The top-down approach is like being a sculptor. You start with a larger piece of material and carve, etch, or chip away at it until you've created a nanoscale structure. This is how most computer chips are made. The bottom-up approach is more like nature's way of doing things. Think of how DNA builds a living organism. Molecules are designed to spontaneously come together, or self-assemble, into complex, ordered structures. It's like having bricks that know exactly where to go to build a house all by themselves. Of course, none of this would be possible without the right tools. The invention of instruments like the scanning tunneling microscope and the atomic force microscope were game changers. For the first time, we could not only see individual atoms, but also pick them up and move them around. We went from blindly guessing what was happening at the atomic level to having a front row seat and the ability to direct the show. Essentially, we can now build with atoms the way we build with Lego bricks. Nowhere is the potential of nanotech more exciting than in medicine. Imagine a future where side effects from powerful drugs are a thing of the past. With nanotechnology, we can create nanoparticles that act like tiny delivery trucks. We can load them with medicine and program them to travel through the body and release their cargo only when they reach a diseased cell, like a cancer tumor, leaving healthy cells completely untouched. This is targeted drug delivery, and it promises to make treatments more effective and far less harsh on the body. And it gets even more futuristic. Scientists are developing nanobots, microscopic robots that could one day navigate our bloodstream. These tiny machines could perform surgery from the inside, repair damaged tissues, scrape plaque from our arteries, or hunt down and destroy viruses and cancer cells with surgical precision. On the diagnostic side, imagine swallowing a pill containing nanosensors that can detect the chemical markers of a disease like cancer or Alzheimer's years before any symptoms appear. This would shift medicine from treating sickness to preventing it altogether. Even prosthetics are getting the nano upgrade, with nanoscale interfaces that can connect artificial limbs directly to the nervous system, allowing for natural, thought-controlled movement. Medicine is on the verge of becoming incredibly precise, personalized, and preventive, all thanks to these tiny technologies. Beyond our bodies, nanotechnology also holds the key to tackling some of the planet's biggest environmental challenges. Take solar energy. By incorporating nanomaterials into solar panels, we can make them absorb a much wider spectrum of sunlight, dramatically increasing their efficiency. Think about batteries. Graphene, a one-atom-thick sheet of carbon, can lead to batteries that charge in seconds instead of hours and hold significantly more power. Water purification is another area where nano is making a huge difference. billions of people lack access to clean drinking water. But nanofilters, with pores so small they can trap individual bacteria, viruses, and heavy metal ions, can purify contaminated water quickly and cheaply. We're even developing smart nano coatings for buildings that can reflect heat in the summer and trap it in the winter, drastically cutting down on energy used for heating and cooling. At every turn, these small-scale solutions are poised to make a massive impact on global sustainability. Nanotechnology is also sparking a revolution in the very materials we use to build our world. We've already mentioned carbon nanotubes. These are rolled-up sheets of graphene, and their properties are mind-boggling. They are 100 times stronger than steel, but 6 times lighter. Imagine airplanes, cars, and buildings constructed from materials that are virtually indestructible, yet incredibly lightweight. Graphene itself is another wonder material. It's the thinnest, strongest, and most conductive material ever discovered. It's flexible, transparent, and could revolutionize everything from flexible smartphone screens to ultra-fast electronics. By mixing different nanomaterials, we can create nanocomposites, supermaterials with properties tailored for specific jobs. Think of scratch-proof coatings for your car, antibacterial surfaces in hospitals, or even self-healing materials that can repair their own cracks and damage. From aerospace engineering and electronics to sporting goods and clothing, these new building blocks are redefining what's possible. Now here's where the future gets really wild. What happens when you combine nanotechnology with another exponential technology? Artificial intelligence. AI is already accelerating the field by helping scientists design and predict the properties of new nanomaterials, a process that would normally take years of trial and error. As we move into the era of quantum computing, we'll be able to simulate molecular behavior with perfect accuracy, unlocking even more possibilities. The true convergence of AI, robotics, and nanotech could lead to something straight out of a movie. Programmable matter. Imagine a material that can change its shape, color, or function on command. A phone that morphs into a tablet, a wall that becomes a window, or a swarm of nanobots that can assemble into any tool you need. This is the long-term vision. Autonomous systems that can build, repair, and even replicate themselves at the nanoscale. Of course, with such transformative power comes great responsibility. We have to consider the risks. What are the long-term health effects of nanoparticles accumulating in our bodies or the environment? Could invisible nanosensors be used for mass surveillance, erasing any notion of privacy? And then there's the theoretical grey goo scenario. The fear that self-replicating nanobots could go haywire and consume everything in their path. While this is more of a thought experiment, it highlights the critical need for caution. As we develop these powerful technologies, we must also develop strong ethical frameworks and safety regulations to guide their use responsibly. But the vision for our future with nanotechnology is overwhelmingly positive. We're talking about a technology that could help us heal from within, power the planet sustainably, and even merge biology with technology in ways we can barely imagine. This isn't just a distant dream, it's science in progress. The future is being built right now, 1 nanometer at a time. The deeper we look into the hidden world of the small, the bigger and brighter our future possibilities become. Thanks so much for watching. If you're as fascinated by the future of science and technology as I am, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you in the next one.